Hey guys, future Heather here. Just wanted to record an intro to this because I really didn't. But I wanted to let you know the video. Hi, this is the intro. I wandered up to the city today and to one of the Hobby Lobbies that I have nearby. And I wanted to check out. I was actually going to Bath and Body Works, and I know I teased that I will show off my Halloween haul that I had gotten in the mail. But I had found out that there was some stuff in store that they didn't show online. So I went up there, and that Bath and Body Works happens to be next to one of the Hobby Lobbies. So I went in to check and see what kind of new yarns were being stocked in the clearance areas. So I was able to film some of that. I'm going to do some voiceover action in a little bit here and get this video recorded. But I wanted to take you along, like I said, and show you what's there. There's some kind of neat stuff. I didn't get all of it done. I'll explain at the end when I show you what I bought, and I'll leave you in a little bit of mystery. But yeah, so, and I will do that Bath and Body Works haul. Like, I'll add this stuff to it, but I haven't got the stuff in the mail yet. So that is due this week, hopefully tomorrow, which may be by the time you see this, I'll already have it. Yeah, anyway, intro complete. So let's go back to past Heather and Hobby Lobby, and I'll see you at the end of this video. Is it confusing that I'll be present Heather at the end of the video, but by the time you see this, I'll be past Heather? Anyway. All right, talk to you in a little bit, guys. Bye. Okay, so, you know, most of these are the yarns that had sold out, but here are the pretty sparkly ones that had not been sold out. I think a couple of these are new. I'm not quite sure which ones, but I know that brownish green one is not, because I've always had my eye on that one. This one right here is definitely a new one. That one's gorgeous. And look at this rainbow one. That one is definitely new and absolutely gorgeous. I wanted so bad to get the gray and the black ones that were rainbow striped, and they had all sold out before I could get them. But that is a really good addition, in my opinion. There's a lot here that has not been restocked or has sold out since it has been restocked. I'm not sure which. But there's some empty spaces there that just look like they haven't been stocked up yet. I think there may be a new color mixed in here, but I don't have a lot of the pigment and fiber ones. But I wanted to show you the $7.99 price tags and the $8.99 price tags. So Hobby Lobby is raising prices, if you haven't heard. And it looks like on a lot of their stuff that is raising, that it's by $1. If there's different price raises, I haven't noticed. It did make me go back in here and look and see here is $14.99 skeins, and then the newer ones there are $15.99 skeins, so also by $1. So yeah, just check your prices. But yeah. So this is a new Lion brand yarn that they're carrying, and this is basically just like a cord. It's really like tough looking, or feeling, I mean, looking. It's tough looking too, I guess. But yeah, it's just kind of a thick little cord. I did try to show the stats here in a minute on it so that you could pause it if you wanted to. I will also, I believe, show the color names here in just a second. But there we go. They list it as a 4-weight yarn. They're pretty small. There's not, I don't know, like, I'm assuming you would use it for something like macrame or like braiding for like finishings on stuff, or maybe making tassels for things. There's probably all sorts of things you can use it for. I don't know that I would want to crochet with it. Maybe somebody would. I mean, I'm sure there's things you can make with it, but, and I wasn't sure if this highlights was something new, or at least if there were more colors in it, but I wanted to show you because I thought it was very pretty. the camera did pick up, I see some of the really pretty iridescent sparkle in some of these, but all of them have it. Just thought they were absolutely beautiful. There's the ivory and the black. I always think it's funny when I catch my reflection because I'm just like, I knew I was filming it in silence, so I was just kind of like, just minding my own business here, filming, filming in silence, not being a weirdo or anything. But these were really, really pretty. They were pretty soft too. I didn't do a big, huge, like rub it on my face test or anything to see how well I could feel the little tinsely bits. But yeah. And then I wanted to show you, I didn't close up on a whole lot because there's a lot of people around, but there was some new Scrubby colors. These all, I think, were new. I don't usually buy the Scrubology or the bigger, thicker, like I don't buy a lot of the Scrubby type stuff very often anyway, but I believe these were new colors. I don't know so much about the solids. I think they may have had the solids, but the variegated colors. I like that gray and yellow right there. I think that's really pretty. And then they have the whole line, I think, of the chenille appeal, which I didn't go and look up each one of the color names very closely and close in on it because I had showed you guys in one of my Joann walkthroughs because my Super Joann's had gotten all of these. But this stuff is very, very soft. And then they also have the Lazy Days line, which is more of the chain spun, whatever you want to call it, type of yarn. But both of them are newer Lion Brand lines. And there's quite a few colors of each one. Color-wise, no complaints. And then I did notice that above that, Yarn Bee has got a chenille version, sort of like the Lion Brand version. It's a little bit thicker looking, and I'm not sure if the Yarn Bee version had existed here before they got those in, or if it's a new addition. I think it's a new addition, personally. But, yeah. And then they had this Yarntopia, which is a fairly thin yarn. I believe it says here that it's a 2-weight. That's what it looks like to me. I'd say it's for a 2-weight, it's a little thick. Maybe it's a 3-weight, a light 3. They did name a colorway Heather, so I have to give it a little bit of credit. But there was a lot of colorways of this one. I think there was 3, if not 4 rows of it. And yarn is 30% off this week at Hobby Lobby. So if you are watching this week that I put this video out, we are in the 30% off week. So now would be the time to get your yarn. Yeah, it does look like there's 4 different rows. That's a really pretty color. And then I did find where they had moved the Chloe yarn, and this gorgeous ombre sky is the color of it, but it's a jewel tone blue, and that is definitely a new color. But I think all of the colors that were left in here were the colors that hadn't gone on sale from our store. I don't think there are other new colors mixed in here, but it does also look like the Golden Sunset was in like 3 different spots. So there may be new colors of Chloe coming. I had to get another look at that ombre sky. That is such a pretty, pretty color. I'm so glad they didn't do away with these, this line. And then I found the Cotton XL sitting here, and that, to me, that looks awfully familiar. Does it not look familiar to you guys? I feel like it looks a lot like the Arabella. Now, it does say new spin on it, because they did have the Cotton XXL before. But while the exact colors are not necessarily the same, it does look an awful lot like the Arabella yarn that they just got rid of. It even is the mix of cotton and acrylic like the Arabella. I'm not sure if it is the same mixture. Let me see. I do have an Arabella here. Our Arabella was 55% cotton and 45% acrylic, so it is slightly different. But anyway, moving on though, I found that they are carrying some of the Sesame Street yarn. So I did not find the Count or Super Grover, but they did have Bert, they did have Ernie, and they do have my little Abby Cadabby. So I didn't pick them up today, but I do know where to find them now. So I suppose I could order a couple more Counts and a couple more Super Grovers, and then I can just go pick up Bert and Ernie and Abby Cadabby. That makes me happy. And then I found this this baby in the baby yarn that looks an awful lot to me like, is it baby puzzle yarn from Premier? Or toy box yarn? I think are both roughly the same kind of yarn. Some of those colors look pretty familiar too to me. And then I know that they've had this type of yarn before, but I think this is a new color in the Sweet Delight Chunky, I think. I'm not down the baby aisle anywhere near as much as some of the other aisles, but Teddy Bear Cuddles looks new to me. It's really, really pretty. It seems like something that would have caught my attention, but I could be wrong. It seems like there's several new colors here. And then the Cozy Toes, I'm not fully sure which ones of these are new, but this one's, I had to show you guys, just absolutely screamed 80s to me. Actually, the pink one kind of does too. They're all really pretty, but, and I'm not too sure, but maybe all of that top row, maybe all of them in general are new colors. I really dig most of these colors, to be honest with you. I haven't used Cozy Toes. I would like to learn to knit socks one day, but that day's not today. For the color of the Crochet sock yarn that had gone out in the sale, here's some of the colors that are in there now. Some of them are the same, but some of them are definitely new. I'm not too sure that there were solids last time. I wanted to show you that awesome 80s yarn again. That almost looks like that hanked yarn that I wanted so bad, doesn't it? And then they had this Simply Flawless yarn, which is the anti-pill. It looks to me like the anti-pilling version of I Love This Yarn. It's very soft. This stuff is very, very soft. There are nowhere near the amount of colors as I Love This Yarn, but it is super soft. I think this is the last yarn that I actually get to show you guys today, but I will be back with more new yarns from Hobby Lobby very, very soon. And I'll probably pick up some of this. Some of these colors are gorgeous. And like I said, it is anti-pilling, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I hope you like the yarns I was able to show you today. And look forward to some new ones coming up too. Hey guys, popping in at the end of the video because, yeah, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Popping in at the end of the video just to tell you that I hope you like the walkthrough for Hobby Lobby. And there were, if I didn't mention it on the voiceover part, there were some other yarns that I need to go back and kind of film more. There were some empty spaces also, so I know I'll be doing another video for it on maybe like my next day off that I have a chance or something. But there were a lot of people in the aisles that I was trying to avoid. And there was this one girl who, she was a cute, like younger girl who she noticed that I was filming stuff. And I think she kept trying to get in the video. And I was like, no, I cannot be filming you. So I would like pause the video like and move, and then she would move with me. So like I was just trying to get done. And it was cute, but I was just like, no. Anyway, so I'll go back and get more. Like I hope you liked what I did manage to get, and like I said, when I do go back, there should be more filled in areas too, because not everything was filled in. There was at least 6 different spots and some other hanger areas that were not filled in that I assume are going to be filled in. Like I didn't see anybody stocking then to talk to or ask like questions or anything like that, but I assume there will be. I did end up picking up some stuff, and it was nothing that was in the video. I didn't pick up any like new yarns. I don't think any of these are new colors of yarns, but I'll show you what I got. They're like boring color stuff, I'm sure, but some of you may know, well, you'll all know when I get done showing you because I'll tell you, but some of you may know what it is I'm getting these for. Let me know if you know what I'm doing with these before I tell you. But I picked up 2 of each of these today. Okay, these are all I Love This yarns, and I think I actually managed to get the $4.99 ones because when I was looking through stuff, if I don't know at this point in time what I mentioned in the voiceover or not, because I'm recording this and then doing the voiceover, so I'll try to hit on and show you the stuff that is like this, but a lot of the stuff they are raising prices on seems to be by about $1. So I think $4.99 is what they were, and they're raising these to $5.99. So just so you know, Hobby Lobby prices are going up, if you have not heard yet. So this is I Love This yarn. If you're not familiar with it, it is like Hobby Lobby's equivalent to something like Red Heart Super Saver, if you're more familiar with that, but it's way softer. It is way softer. I just mean equivalent, meaning like it's the basic 4-weight, no like frills and fanciness to it. It's just your basic acrylic 4-weight, but it is super, super duper soft compared to Red Heart. Like I would even say it's probably softer than Red Heart with Love. I think like Red Heart with Love to me is pretty soft, but it's comparable and maybe a little softer. Like I think when you're actually working with it, it's softer. And I think it's a bit thinner than Red Heart with Love, to be fully honest. Like not a lot thinner. They're both basically 4-weights, but I think it's a little bit on lighter side of Red Heart with Love. Just trying to give you like a full comparison of it, I guess. You probably already know and or don't care, but anywho, currently the $4.99 versions, I don't know if this will change. I don't know if they'll put less in it because I don't think I picked up any that were a different amount money-wise. I'll check when I go back though and see if the different prices are different. But currently, these are 100% acrylic, a 4-weight medium, like I said. They are 7 ounces of yarn, which is 199 grams, 355 yards, which is 325 meters. The suggested hook size is a US I-9, which is 5.5 meter, and the suggested needle size is a US 8, which is a 5 meter. I think I already said it's 100% acrylic a couple of times, but in case I didn't, it's 100% acrylic. This one is in the color Forest, and it is this nice deep dark green. I almost didn't pick this up because in the Hobby Lobby sale from like last year, I picked up some of the Craft Smart yarn, and they had like 2 different shades of Jelly Bean for some reason. And I don't mean just dye lot shades. I mean like for some reason, some of it was really dark compared to the regular jelly bean. And I think it was this color, but I wanted to be on the safe side. So I picked this up, like, while I could compare it to the other ones. So I picked this up. So this is the color Forest. And then I picked up the color Clover. It has the same specs on it that I just read. And then I picked up the color Light Sage. And to go with that, Tina had just sent me these two. They're already caked up, but this is the color, I believe it's called Dark Olive, and it's the same, it's Hobby Lobby yarn. Dark Olive, yep. But in cake form. So if I end up having to buy a third of these, like a third skein, I'll have to go buy one of these from the store. But I have 2 cakes of these. So let me see if I can pick all these up together. Yeah! Like in the store, I compared a Dark Olive with them, so I knew that I wanted it. I don't know if against my shirt it'll even show up that well. Hopefully it does. How about that? But I have these, and then I have, which I can't show you right now because it's over there buried and I have to frog it. I have an old project that I have decided to frog. That is like an old Afghan that I had started that is got red heart yarn in the color, like the Aran color, that's like that off-white. So it's going to have like an off-white color with it. So if you don't know what it's for, I am attempting to recreate the Stranger Things blankets. And I've been talking for a while about Dustin's, well, a blanket that has moved from season 1. It was in Hopper's trailer, and it is now in the Henderson house, in Dustin's mom's house. And it's a ripple blanket. And I'll talk more about it because I'm going to do a video about this, because I found, while I was looking through pictures of it, I found some very frustrating things about it. Let me just say that. With my, with my type of OCD that I have going on. Yeah. Like, to the point where I almost didn't make this blanket. I'm not joking. But I can't decide if that would upset me more to make it or to not make it. So I think it would upset me at this point more to not make it. So I'm going to try to do it. But we'll talk about why when I make that video. But did you know already when you saw these colors? Because green's not really a me color, right? Not really. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to make one of my Stranger Things recreation blankets with that. And that's all I got from Hobby Lobby today. So, yeah. Let me know if you liked any of the yarn that you saw today. And I will take you back for another visit as soon as I can. But until then, I will let you go and finish editing this video and get it up. And I will talk to you guys later. All right? I love you guys. Bye.